what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name.
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS, what defines my name? NAS, what defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. Fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS, what defines my name?
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, man, what the Hey, yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Waller with the catch. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
All right, turbo three, kick. 19, turbo 2, ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty taunt.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. And he put everything he's got behind it. The disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
26. 319.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, take 20. 319.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Warren here from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
58.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
For Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Hill comes in motion left. Off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Come on, three, kick.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set. All right, go. Ready. Going to end. Under team.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
It's a gain of 20.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Turbo 2, ice jab, turbo 2. Get set. Go ahead. Set.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Yeah, ready. Solo left Zion.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
Ready.
Throwing again, here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Watson, Oscar. Ready. Ready, team. Out.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Solo left Zion.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Sanders all set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Rogers will look to throw. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Really gay there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Solo left. Solo left Zion. Hey, long. 20 TX.
Tua looking to throw. Brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's it. 21G. Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Ready. 22. Out.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Get set. Hey, 21. Out.
Here's Tua again. Has it down close. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
minutes here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-7 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And this almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of it. That was the former two-time Steelers All-Pro, Minka Fitzpatrick, making that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Run with Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Go.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. And he's going to try another deep one here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Solo left Zion.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't cut the matrix.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw here by Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. He's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Teammate!
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So don't see the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Hey, 88.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go to 50. 319.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This a 48-yard look for him. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. They'll start the drive with a chance. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19. Out.
Throw to the right finds Waddle. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
44. Ready. 18.
2 and out from the gun. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So they like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go ahead. Out. Out.
And off running left. It's a chance. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Dolphins, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
And stick with Achane. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. Ice jam. Up. 19.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward. The Steelers calling their 1st time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
All right, come on. Out.
They send the tight end in motion. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
You're right here. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got a man in motion. Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. All set to send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Hey, come on, two.
To throw, Tagovailoa. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Tight end going in motion here. Going again here on second. Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Go, go, go. Ready.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achan. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Devon Achan with the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Green 18.
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, take 20.
In the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Offense up to the line fast.
Inside. Back north.
Rodgers to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. The third down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Don't go for it. Rodgers connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, 88.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and goal, Warren. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Look again.
Going for it with Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it an 18-point game.
17.
Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good save. Go ahead.
Chan running right. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy will be someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right, solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready to stay.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team, what's it?
It's Achane on the inside give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. A tight end in motion now. 2nd down carry for Achane. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Go ahead. Ready, team,
Achane again. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Sanders sends it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. The pistol snap, Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
319.
Warren, quick on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards into the third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Go to 58.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
319.
Here we go. 4th down with Rogers. Austin makes the grab downfield. He's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here.
That's good for Steelers. First down.
Here's Rogers on 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again here. It's Rogers. Forced out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Throwing again. Rogers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
18. Check 30. Yeah, Liz.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No, is caught by the back. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Finds his back, H-Hand. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready.
There's H-Hand up the middle. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Running left. Here's H-Hand. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, shot.
H-Hand here with the gun. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, get set. Ready, team, with it.
Now Tagovailoa on 4. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Ready, team.
Trying to run it in. Achan breaks the tackle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down throw here by Rodgers. This finds Austin. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Dolphins got it! And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
52. Steelers 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Steelers first down. First and 10.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
158. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
They'll throw again. Rogers. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. 150.
Desperation time here on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
H.A. a first down carry. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready, out.
H.A. on the toss right. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They run the counter to H.A., and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Pittsburgh.